Alright, today we are reviewing my man Bones. He's put out some new shit. The album is titled Disgrace. It is 12 tracks. The people who will be watching this video know who Bones is. They know what type of music Bones makes. This certain project is clearly more mellowed out, but yet somehow he still maintains to be intense. There's several songs. The production really saves it because of how intense they are. The beats, the mixing, mastering, everything makes it even more intense. But yet, if you really listen to it, it's actually mellow. Like mellow type, fucking relaxing type shit, you know what I mean? He doesn't, I didn't look at myself to make sure I wasn't ugly. Okay. It's gonna happen either way, fuck it. Eerie, grungy ass lyrics, talking shit to people it's plastered throughout this album of him just nonstop talking shit about like how good Sesh is over and over. Yeah, my man's Sesh is the fucking best, man. Yeah, man. So there's actually a lot of lyrics in this project where he references not fucking with lean and he doesn't need that tech. I think that's what it is. Like on track 2, Branches, he basically says fuck you to any drugs and says, well, not any drugs, he references smoking weed a lot, but he says fuck you to lean. I mean, it was pretty obvious that he was also trying to mix singing a lot more, and he did it at the most random times and somehow made it sound good. There's a few times where he mixed it in his singing, and it was so short to the point where it sounded like it was not really supposed to be there. I don't know. If you listen to this 12 track list by yourself, you'll hear a few parts where it's like he just sang five words and then went back to rapping. And it just didn't sound right. First off, I fuck with Bones. Let me say this first off. He was number 2 for my favorite artist of 2016. You know what I mean? I fuck with the guy a lot. He's my mans. But it comes to the point where shit's starting to get repetitive. And I think he knows that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie and say this shit's perfect. But it's the usual Bone shit. And he puts out a project, every 3 months? Every 2.5 months? I don't fucking know. Every 3 or 4 months? Some shit like that. And I think he knows that it's starting to get a little repetitive. And that's why he tried to switch it up with the more singing and mellow type shit on this certain project. Well, track 1 was basically just one of those interlude type tracks where it's just fucking whatever, so I'm not even gonna really talk about that. But track 2, Branches, was the first mellow, relaxing type shit where I was just like, what is going on? There's not one song that's really like, holy fuck. Like Rest in Peace, I think that's the name. I haven't fucking been paying attention. Rest in Peace, like, who produced that? That producer, I think it's Virus and Antidote. There's none of him on here, I don't think, because he was intentionally doing that. Track 3, Please Hang Up and Try Again, was like the most unique fucking hook and melody that I've ever fucking heard in my life. I was really surprised. It's always Bones, man. He knows how to make these melodies. He really does. He puts them perfectly into the structure of a song to make it not sound fucking retarded, too. That's the best part about Bones. Eye for an Eye came out, I'm pretty sure it came out like a month ago, but obviously one of the best songs in the fucking project. Actually, this certain song, the mixing of the singing and the rapping in that one was it's actually sounded pretty fucking cool. The usual Bones type lyrics of talking about how fucking cool he is and how everyone else is just fucking nothing, basically. Track 5, too long of a title for me to remember. This one was like, what the fuck is going on? I was really surprised about this one. It was like the most odd, but yet it sounded good. If you go listen to track 5, I think it's called like Good Afternoon or some shit. The most unique, weird type beat I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. It caught me off guard. I remember I was literally just like, what the fuck is this? I honestly, I'm not sure if I like it yet, but every time he puts out one of these weird ass beats, a month later, I like it. So I'm just gonna say I like it. The producer, I think, was Vigard. I'm probably gonna get destroyed for not knowing this fucking guy's fucking name, but he did amazing on this song. That Shout out to him. That was the production on this song was fucking insane. Do Not Disturb is track 6, one of my favorite songs on the whole project. Towards the end of the song, like the last half of the song is a completely different beat, and it's slower. It's not weird seeing that from Bones. I expected him to do some weird shit, like completely change the beat of the song, but he did it. He did it very, very well too. Once again, it's Bones' melodies and shit that he comes up with. They're insane. Mumble singing in this bitch, and it almost sounds like every line in this whole thing is a hook, but it's not a hook, it all just has the same melody. Track 7, As Asian Hawaiians used to say. There's a Rocket Power intro in this. I never really got into Rocket Power, I don't think, but that's the whole comment section of the song on SoundCloud, so something about Rocket Power is involved in this. I guess that's fucking tight. Jonathan would like that. This is another one of those songs where Bones manages to make a 3-minute and 12-second long song, but his verse is 45 seconds. Not quite sure how that adds up, but it does. Very dark lyrics, and this one especially. For example, he says, "Look at me as meat, feed me to the animals," or some shit. Yeah. Track 8, Bedford Falls. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? This is the perfect example of what I was talking about. Is literally no hype or any type shit. I fuck with this song, of course. Yeah, it's Bones is tight, but like, I honestly, I don't know if I would be like, I'm gonna go play Bedford Falls, track 8. Track 9, Pile of Flesh. A minute of just ambient, intense type shit, and then the beat drops and it's like some China in the background. Sounds pretty fucking tight. It's definitely the most intense song on this whole entire thing. Another one of those tracks where he mixes in the singing at the end. This time it actually sounds pretty good because of how intense the fucking song sound. Track 10, Biggest Letdown. The hardest fucking beat on the whole thing, probably. It's just raw ass hard beat, you know what I mean? Go listen to it, you know what the fuck I mean. I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but I'm pretty sure that is the same sample or whatever that is in Dirt, his song Dirt. Correct me if I'm wrong, or it sounds exactly like it. I'm not sure. Track 11, Road Less Traveled, or The Road Less Traveled. I don't really have much to say. It's just like I said, it's just an ambient ass motherfucking beat. And then Bones just, you know, his usual bars. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just, honestly, this is one of the boring tracks. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, this track's fucking tight. It's just Bones rapping, but nothing was really special. Like I said, I think he knows that he's starting to get a little repetitive, and that's why he tried to switch it up. Last track, Skeleton Man. One of the coolest fucking samples I've ever heard in my fucking life. I think this is my favorite song on the whole thing. I'm not sure. There's a few good ones on this for sure. 100%. The sample on this one is so tight. It's like someone singing in the background or some shit. One of the more interesting lyrics, he says, I'm pretty sure he was like, bathe in your hate, drink your tears or some shit. Bathe in your hate, I drink your tears, straight from the ducks to the cup, say cheers. That's just like Bone shit. My man's hard as fuck. That's why, dude, like that's so hard. I don't know why. I'm not quite sure if what I want to give this album, but I'm not going to sit here and lie. Just, you know what I mean? And I feel like Bones could have done better. He's definitely starting to get repetitive. I'm not sure if it's because he drops so many projects within a year. He's smart enough. He knows he's going to start getting repetitive. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a dumb fucking ginger that thinks he's getting repetitive and no one else thinks that. I'm going to give this thing a fucking 7.5. Alright? 7.5. It's good, but it's not amazing. It's not that fucking serious. Don't come at my neck. You know what I mean? Like it. Okay. Opinions are a thing. It's 2017. 7.5 out of 10. Alright. Like the fucking video though. Subscribe. We out this bitch.